What's going on, YouTube? It's United Gamer 101 here, and welcome to the Dark Souls 2 Bloodborne Challenge. What's going on, YouTube? It's United Gamer 101 here, and welcome to the Dark Souls 2 Bloodborne Challenge. It has finally come to pass after so long. I am so psyched to be able to share this with you guys. I was actually given this idea by some of you viewers, and I thank you for that. I loved the idea and jumped right on it. But before we go through the things betwixt, I am going to go over the rule set for this challenge. Number one, this is going to be a cosplay type. I tried to dress up as much as possible like the demo character and the guy on the cover. I'll go ahead and show you what I'm using. I'm using Durgo's hat, robe of judgement, and then the king set. Pretty much what I'm using. But let's go ahead and go to rule number two, and probably the biggest rule of this entire challenge. There are no shields allowed. This is based on your mobility and the ability to dodge in fights. There are no shields allowed in this playthrough. Number three. This is going to be in New Game Plus Plus for me. I'm already in it, and I'm going to proceed. This can be whatever you want. You can even go to New Game Plus 5 or just regular, the first game. It's all up to you. That's just what it's going to be for me. Number four, I am only going to be using 6 weapons in this playthrough that I specifically picked, and they're all of alternate types. We got the axe, twin blade, hammer. All of these are the only weapons I'm going to use this entire playthrough. And along with the weapons, you are allowed to pick a crossbow because, that's what he uses in his game. And next, the only type of spells you are allowed to use is pyromancy. You can't use hexes, miracles, or sorcery. So any type of pyromancy is allowed, and just go with your pick. I already have my pyromancy ready to go. I'm not having specific pyromancies that I'm going to use. I can alternate. It's just, that is the only type, is fire. So there's that. And then also we're going to be having a death counter, how many deaths we have through this entire playthrough. That's just a little nitpick thing to see how well we do in this. And then here's another one that's probably going to be a pretty big struggle for me. There is no summoning allowed in this playthrough. I haven't really thought it through if I'm going to only do no summoning players. I'm summoning NPCs if I absolutely get stuck on something. I'm not really sure yet. We'll see how this goes, but there's that rule. And then here's another one, is you only have specific amounts of rings to choose from. You pick your 4 rings in the beginning, stick with them. That's what you're using. So I'm using the Royal Soldier's Ring +2, Third Dragon Ring, Southern Ritual Band +2, and Clear Bluestone Ring +2. Those are the rings I'm using. Not really going to change them. And that being said, there is no life protection ring allowed. I do have it. I have 4 of them, but you cannot use them. And that is pretty much it, guys. Just don't block and have fun with your challenge. So let's go ahead and get started with this, guys. I'm pretty psyched about this. I was really happy when somebody shared about this because I'm really anticipating Bloodborne. So I thought of what would be a good way to get people super excited about it, and myself, something to do. It's like almost like someone said playing Bloodborne early. And I'm just getting destroyed already. I think the most I've went through this game is New Game Plus Plus Plus. So, this should be interesting. With no shields, I've never done it with no shields. I just never really focused on that. I've done soul level 1 stuff, but I don't really know. I'm not really going to just be looking for every type of item as well. I just don't really see a use for that. And for those who do not know, this is going to be live commentary too, so plenty of fails to be expected in this. I'm not a professional Dark Souls player by all means, and this is where not these guys as much, but when it gets to phantoms, dude, I can't stand them. I hate it. Like, for those, I don't even know if I'm gonna go there because it's not required, but was it No Man's Wharf or whatever, the boss of the Flexile Sentry, however you say it, when they put phantoms in there, I think they're running the Shadow outfit too. So difficult. I can't stand that fight with all of them in there. I'm not even going to go through cutscenes either because we're already here. I've already got my race and everything. And pretty much, if you don't know the story of Dark Souls by now, like it's been out for a very long time. This is pretty much just the anticipation of waiting for Bloodborne. And it's actually pretty cool too because Bloodborne talked about releasing an alpha for people to play, which is really cool because I want to put that game so bad. And if I do actually win a code for the beta test, I will be live streaming it for sure. Okay, well, I was wondering why I didn't let me pick it up. We have plenty of human effigy though. I'm not really worried about that. And here we go, guys. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go with the Force of Fallen Giants first. Technically we could go the Hades Tower of Flame. And if I even wanted to, I probably, in the end, could even skip most of this game by opening the gate with 1,000,000 souls and not actually go and get all the 4 major souls of, like, the Iron King and stuff like that. If I didn't even go get those, I could have 1,000,000 souls and just skip all of that. And also, you are allowed to use a torch, because, I mean, he did use that in the demo. I just try to make it as much as the demo as possible, and add a little bit of a challenge to it. It's nothing incredibly hard, like, you know, like where I was like, use only the ladle, like, or anything like that, but I still thought it would be a lot of fun to do this. Just, I mean, I'm sure a lot of you who want to accept the challenge, if you want to accept the challenge and send me in videos and stuff of you guys doing it, and, like, bosses, and I could put in, like, a fail montage of everybody doing it, and then also a success type montage of everyone just beating the game, and specific bosses beating it with the Bloodborne challenge. And if you notice, I did infuse all my weapons with fire. Speaking of which, I forgot to do that before I went to New Game Plus Plus. Dang it! The other weapons I'm using are the Majestic Greatsword +5 and the Claymore. Those are my weapons that I'm choosing. The thing is, though, I meant to infuse fire in those, and now I can't do that. That sucks. I'm gonna lay at the bonfire. We have a lot of spells. I'm not even going to use those. I was using those just for a live stream. I don't even know why I have hexes either. Only using pyromancy. But let's go ahead and proceed to the first world of the game. I don't expect it to be that difficult until we get to some bosses that are like ganking bosses, like Ruined Sentinels, all 3 of them at once with summoning nobody. I hate that. I hate it. I'm sure I'll do a lot of damage though with Flame Weapon. I should be pretty well off, because especially the War Pick does a lot of damage in PvE. It's really not that great in PvP. The Twin Blade does amazing. Oh, it has been doing really well, because we were PvPing last night, and it was doing really well. So I just jump down. I'm trying to think of anything that I've like missed out. I have a feeling there's something I missed out. I'll put the rules on it, like a note sheet to read them out, and it took me like 8 times to say it right. I'm turning the volume down just a tad bit on my thing so you can pick up the mic. I was tempted to do like only a certain amount of deaths allowed, but I ended up not, because I was like, well, knowing me, I'm gonna fail. Like, I don't just want to. If you want to do that and make it difficult, more difficult for you, by all means do it. That's awesome. I will tweet it out and everything. But I was like, okay, only like 15 deaths allowed entire playthrough. I was like, oh my heck no! I'll end up getting that like on one boss. Like, there's not, especially in the regular, not the DLC. There's really not that many difficult bosses in this game. I have a feeling the spider boss is gonna be a pain, not because the spider. Which is, I don't even remember their names. Holy crap. I was about to say Najka, but that's the Scorpionus. You gotta think, I literally haven't played through this game in a long time. All I've done is PvP and stuff. I haven't physically played through the game in a very long time. I was tempted to go to New Game Plus Plus Plus, which wouldn't, I mean, it would make it more difficult, but the main reason I didn't is because I wanted to get this video out this weekend, and I wasn't gonna go. I already had to go beat the whole game again yesterday, and I didn't want to do it a 3rd time. And we are back. I apologize about that, guys. We had a little technical difficulty right there, but we are back off, and we're gonna keep continuing on. I had a little interruption as well, so it's all good though. I don't really expect us to make it to the boss fight in the first episode, because I don't want to make them too terribly long, but I should have a video out today and tomorrow when these are released, so you should expect another video tomorrow, and hopefully the one the next day, depending on how much time I possess today. Excuse me, like I keep on having to burp, and I have to like lean away from the mic and do it as quietly as possible. It's getting annoying. I probably should have went to New Game Plus Plus Plus. I mean, it's really easy right now. It's just, I don't know how much more difficult it's going to get. I mean, if I have to, I could use bonfire aesthetics. I have a lot of them, too. Pretty much to cover the entire level. Nope, no summoning, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about, like, if we get invaded and stuff, like, almost like that should be a rule to stay online all the time. Right now I am online, so, like, then I'll have, like, a death counter for, like, PvP death counter and, like, wins and losses when people invade me and stuff. And then I'll have one just for, like, PvE. Which I hope we don't have a lot in PvE, because we should be able to do this just fine. I mean, I got pretty much known for Dark Souls on YouTube. Not 100%, but I got a lot bigger on YouTube, and it's like I'm, like, terrible at it. It's my luck. I really don't want to grab all these items, because I don't want, a million of these. I'm just not gonna grab it because I have a lot of divine blessings right now anyway. And I'm gonna go ahead and light the bonfire. And there is a way, I've been told, unless they patched it, I remember watching it somewhere, that you can get through this wall with using a firebomb on this side. But I've never been able to do it. Even, it was directly after I heard about it. The next day I saw it on Twitter, and I still wasn't able to do it. See, like, am I doing something wrong, or did they fix that? Nope. Got it. I guess I was just shooting it the wrong way. So that's a big shortcut. Good for speedrunning. That's what I saw it on. Someone's speedrunner is like, here's a good tip for Force of the Fallen Giants. You can go straight through. Slowly skip a lot of the thing right there. And you know what? I'm going to go for the Pursuer. Oh, that's annoying that I won't be able to... I mean, and I don't have a shield, guys, but I have a parrying dagger. I probably should have said that earlier. Oh, I thought I killed it. So technically, yes, I can still parry. I'm just awful with those daggers. I'm good with medium shields and stuff, but I cannot parry if my life depended on it with the dagger. Cannot. I'm awful at it. And we rested, right? Yeah, I should be able to take on the Pursuer with all these pyromancies, especially. I'm just saying, I actually have another war pick. I'm gonna show you real quick. I hope I don't get hit. I have one that's +10 too without the fire, so I don't have to worry. Just in case, like when we go to Iron Keep, dude, I can't be using all these fire weapons in the Iron Keep. All right, let's see what you got on us. Let's go ahead and flame weapon. Nope. That's a way to start. Oh yeah, we should be able to take him on, no problem. All about rolling. It's worth a try. Oh, it runs so much stamina down. Now that I think about it, I really wish I chose the Calanthe ring, however you say it, for my other ring, because I need stamina. Don't let him hit you with that either, because he will completely curse you and gain a lot of extra moves. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, luckily, he just is stupid. That was weird. Oh, I was hoping I could get him. Alright, so we took down the Pursuer. Awesome. Pretty easy. Those war pick's really good for PvE if anybody wants it. It's not the best for PvE because it leaves you in a very open state after you're done if you miss, but... Alright, let's see, let's move on. We can probably open up the first boss. That's what we're going to go for, guys. We're going to just open. I'm not going to go that way because we already had the small life stone, but I am going to go ahead and kill this Phantom. The Phantoms is what's annoying, especially... Well, I don't think we... golly, get away! I'm not going to die right now. No. Too early in the game. This is annoying, because right now I would normally block. Okay, there we go. I hit that twice, but whatever. That's the best thing about Phantoms, though. You get them in a chain, then you're pretty much set. There's the one in front of Dringlake Castle that's so annoying. He's actually using the exact same weapon as me, and he'll do this non-stop, and it's so frustrating, and you can't get out of it. Well, you can, but that's really annoying. Alright, so we have a bleed dagger. I almost just died. And I know there's gonna be a phantom to our right. Let's see. I don't have Forbidden Sun. That's what I really wish I had. Oh, I was trying to blow up that stupid thing. Okay. And let's go ahead and move on. Let's see. Am I missing anything that I should probably get? I can go ahead and go to the Lost Bastille after we beat this, if I want to go ahead and try to get rid of that. The Lost Center is going to be a pain with those phantoms, the pyromancy phantoms. The boss is so easy, but once they throw in those phantoms, it becomes a whole different story. Alright, we should be good though. I'm going to go ahead and unlock this door, and we're right at the Lost Giant. We'll probably say that for the next episode though, just so we can start off with a whole boss fight tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and cut off, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are doing the challenge alongside me, that is awesome, guys. Be sure to tweet it at me or something. Tell me what New Game Plus you're playing on. If you're like on New Game Plus 5, major props to you guys. That's awesome. This has been United Gamer 101, guys. Be sure to drop a like and a comment, guys. I love reading your feedback in the videos. And I will see you in the next part where we will take on the very first boss. But to be honest, it's probably not going to be that difficult. This has been United Gamer 101 here, guys. And I will see you guys later.